What's good, YouTube? Scoot here, back with the NNDL, and we have the finals. So, if you've been keeping up, I played Ryan, the RB Leipzig Zagoons, in the semifinals, and he won. And Brother Options faced off against Tezzy in the semifinals, and Brother Options won. And now Brother Options, the number 2 seed, is facing off against Ryan, the number 4 seed. So, both of these guys have had fantastic seasons. Both have powerful squads, as you can see on screen. Ryan brought the Gliscor, Dragapult, the Raikou, which he led with, Mew, Azumarill, and the Mega Aggron. Mega Aggron's been a staple on Ryan's team. I believe he's brought it to every game he's had. I think he did have one forfeit win, in which Mega Aggron didn't get to make an appearance, but it would have, probably. So, it's cool to see him come with that. Brothers got the Keldeo, Necrozma, Thundurus Incarnate, Tangrowth, Aegislash, and the Altaria, Mega Altaria. So, we did, this replay is kind of weird. It's not something that I can start from preview. It's really complicated. I'm not sure what happened to the replay, but it's very complicated. Thankfully, Ryan was able to link it to me, and it does show that his lead is the Raikou. I think it showed me Brother's lead too, but I literally already forgot what his lead was. I'm pretty sure it's Mega Altaria though. Anyways, Ryan decides in the finals that he's going to leave Regigigas, his homeboy, on the bench, Arcanine on the bench, Metacham and Meganium on the bench. So, no Meganium. He did bring Meganium versus me, and he actually picked up 2 knockouts with it, which was pretty cool. So, Ryan's got potential for Stealth Rocks and 3 different Pokemon on just this squad. I think it's all of his Stealth Rockers on his team, actually. Gliscor, Mew, and the Mega Aggron. He's also got Spikes and Toxic Spikes in Mew, if he decides to bring those. His only 2 forms of hazard removal are Defog and Gliscor and Mew, and his only clerics are Meganium and Mew, with Aromatherapy and Heal Bell, respectively. And he's got plenty of priority, so we're not going to talk about that. And he's got plenty of momentum gainers, too, as you can see. Baton Pass, Volt Switch, Teleport, U-Turn, all kinds of stuff, even Flip Turn. So he's got all kinds of momentum moving moves, momentum gaining moves. That's a mouthful. And he's got 3 taunt users. Mega Aggron, despite being super slow, does get access to taunt, can taunt other things that are super slow. Gliscor and Mew also get taunt, which is pretty cool. I think they did play earlier in the season, and I think Brother got a 5-0 win. I think that was, I think Ryan was drunk that game, or had a long night or something. He wasn't up to par. He did get 5-0'd in that game, so we're definitely looking for a closer game in this one. Now let's talk about Brother's team a little bit. So, like I said, he brought the Keldeo, the Necrozma, Thundurus Incarnate, Tangrowth, Aegislash, and the Mega Altaria. Deciding to leave Ninjask at home. I thought for sure Ninjask was coming to the finals. He also left the Kangaskhan, Sandslash, Karkle, Alolan Muck, and the Laron at home. So I can understand a lot of those being lower tiers, but Alolan Muck was pretty good in this matchup, and I'm not sure. Alolan Muck's just good, period. So he's got Spikes as well, but he did not bring any of his Spikers. He does bring one of his Stealth Rockers, being Necrozma, which has been his main Stealth Rocker throughout the season. He does have many different ways to remove hazards with Rapid Spin and Defog. Notably on this team, he's got the Mega Altaria and the Thundurus Incarnate with Defog. Again, got the Mega Altaria with Heal Bell, Kangaskhan with Wish. Didn't bring the Kangaskhan, obviously. Plenty of Pokemon with priority and momentum gaining as well, just like Ryan. And both have really solid taunt users. And like I said, done mention Ryan's team, but Brother Options has Keldeo, Alolan Muck, Thundurus Incarnate, all of which can produce or excuse me, not reduce, but they can all just taunt. Anyways, that's going to be pretty much the squad. Let's talk about what they actually did bring. It looks like the Dragapult and the Raikou outpace everything on Brother's team, which is pretty important. Perhaps he has a Choice Scarf user in Keldeo or Thundurus Incarnate. Perhaps he has some kind of other speed control, Autotomize or Dragon Dance, Aegislash or Mega Altaria. Either way, he does have solid backbones and Tangrowth to take hits from Azumarill. Tangrowth also takes hits from Gliscor. Keldeo pressures Gliscor. Pressures his whole team pretty much. He does have Mew and Azumarill and the Dragapult, which switch into water and fighting type attacks. But paired with the rest of his team, it might be tough. This is looking like a really good match on paper. So I'm super excited for this. I did not watch this live specifically so that I could record this with a first impression. So let's hop into it and see what actually happens. So it is the Mega Altaria. So he does lead with the Mega Altaria. He Mega Evolve, stays in immediately. Ryan goes for the Toxic and lands actually, which is really nice. So Brother revealing the fire spin, the heat. So Ryan goes for the Volt Switch here, does a little bit of damage, and the Mega Altaria fires off a Hyper Voice and does 42% to the Azumarill. So this is probably not like a bulky Azumarill. And he does double switch out into the Gliscor, predicting Brother to switch. I don't know if he was predicting the Necrozma, but he was definitely predicting a switch or something. And he goes for the Swords Dance as Brother switches out the Necrozma, goes into his Thundurus only to taunt as this thing takes a +2 Facade. Wow. Oh, and doesn't have much to hit him with as he goes for U-turn. He might just be wanting to keep Necrozma around. Thundurus around. Goes into the Necrozma. This is hard to keep up with at fast pace like this. Had I been able to watch a normal replay, I would have put it on like slow or something. Anyways, Brother gets his rocks up, but he is 2-hit KO'd from the +2 Earthquake, and he brings in the Keldeo to Revenge Kill, and this Azumarill is super weakened now, so Keldeo may get a 2-hit KO here if it gets the 23% roll. It does. Well, it said 22%, so it looked like a 23% roll. I didn't know the percentage. Anyways, Dragapult comes in to Revenge Kill. Ooh, actually forces out the Keldeo and goes for the Dragon Dance immediately. And the Tangrowth is able to tank the Dragon, or the, Dragon Darts, and get the knockoff off. Brother decides to save Tangrowth, sacks the Thundurus, brings in the Aegislash for the Shadow Sneak Revenge Kill. Okay, that makes sense. Probably choice banded, maybe like Shadow or Spell Tag or something. Goes hard into the Keldeo here. This is a really good play. It was aggressive, but really good play. Can just fire off another Scald or Hydro Pump. Goes for the Scald. I don't even know if he has Hydro Pump. I just said that. So Mew takes it. Goes for the Nasty Plot. Oh my lord. Brother's not wanting to take that damage. Goes straight out into the Aegislash. Mega Altaria must be important for the end game here, despite having the Mega Aggron. And he does go for the Shadow Sneak here. Almost knocks out the Mew. Definitely puts it in range of Keldeo though. So that's really good. It could have like Vacuum Wave or something. No Vacuum Wave. Okay, cool. Critical hit. Ryan got hacked. Nah, I'm just kidding. So it brings out the Raikou again. Huge issue for Brother here. Opted not to bring either, his ground type, and his grass type's already, well, it's got Regenerator. Never mind, it's not severely weakened. So Mega Aggron goes for the Heavy Slam here. Does about 25%. That's not too bad, actually. Gets off the fast Toxic versus the Tangrowth, though, so that's pretty interesting. Ooh, late game rocks by Ryan. Earthquake. It literally looked like a Shukaberry because of filter. So Brother goes out into the Mega Altaria. Ooh, survives on 3% to get a critical hit Hyper Voice off. I'm not sure if that mattered. I'm not sure if the crit mattered because Keldeo likely knocks out with the Scald anyway. incredible. Mega Aggron takes 32% and gets burned, but 32% from 27. It was probably going to drop to the next scald anyway. Raikou comes back in, probably going to force a switch. Yep. So that Keldeo might be Choice Scarfed. But right now it's looking like Ryan's game. Oh my gosh, he has Protect. Oh my gosh, he's got Protect. And he can just Volt Switch. So that brother couldn't hard swap into Keldeo right there to save the Tangrowth. Tangrowth switches out to the Keldeo. Does this Gliscor roost? No, it goes for the Facade. Hydro Pump knocks out the Gliscor. Does Hydro Pump knock out the Raikou from this range? He switches out into the Tangrowth. He's going to sack the Keldeo. Yep. Get the regenerate with Tank. Oh my god! Ryan went for Protect when I thought Keldeo was being sacked. Now it may be in range of Tangrowth Earthquake. Clicks the Protect here. Maybe go for a double Protect. Is it worth it? Ugh. And that's game. Oh my lord. A 1-0 with Tangrowth at 18% and poisoned. Wow. Oh my goodness. I think Ryan had to click Protect to avoid Tangrowth knocking him out. But brother, making the play and going into his Keldeo on the Protect was play of the game in my opinion. Tangrowth, 18%, man. What a game, dude. It was fire. Huh. I'm trying to think if there's any other plays that were huge. I think the crit on Gliscor was huge, but it wasn't like he was going to save Gliscor over Raikou, so it was pretty much going to be sacked off to the Surf or Scald or Hydro Pump or whatever it was. Anyway, so I'm not sure if that crit mattered. And I didn't really notice anything else RNG-wise. Fantastic game, dude. That was worth the wait to kind of record it live. Well, yeah, that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys thought about the prep and the plays on both sides of the field. Both of these fantastic battlers deserve to be here in the finals. Well, except Ryan because he hacks me, but no, I'm kidding. They both had fantastic seasons, and this was a finals worth watching. So it was really fun. It's going to be the end of NNDL Season 8 majors, and we're going to be moving on to Season 9 in the future, and of course maybe some other league content. Maybe. So we'll see. Let me know what you guys thought. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.